The number of homemade or cottage food businesses has increased significantly over the years. Fueling this demand is people's growing interest in knowing where their food comes from and who makes it. Each state has its own cottage food laws that regulate the type and amount of foods you can make and sell. These laws also determine whether you need food safety training before operating a cottage food business. In this video, I'll discuss the food safety training requirements for cottage food businesses so you can stay compliant with your state's cottage food law. First, what are cottage foods? Cottage foods are those that generally don't require time or temperature controls to keep them safe. Common examples of cottage foods include nuts, grains, seeds, dry mixes, baked goods, and confectionery. So basically foods that don't offer bacteria the environment or nutrients they need to survive and multiply. Conversely, most states usually prohibit the production and sale of foods with a favorable environment for bacterial growth, such as cooked vegetables, cooked hot dogs and pizza, raw seed sprouts, meats, poultry, and seafood, most dairy products, cut melons, cut tomatoes, and leafy greens. These foods pose a greater risk of causing a foodborne illness since they are common sources of pathogens or disease-causing organisms. States usually require that you sell your homemade foods directly to people in person at your primary residence, a farmer's market, a roadside stand, or another temporary venue, but you typically can't sell through third-party vendors like restaurants, grocery stores, or coffee shops. Some states limit the annual amount of revenue you can make with your cottage food business, while others allow unlimited sales. Now, onto food safety. Many states require that you take a food safety course before operating a cottage food business. Most of these states require ANSI National Accreditation Board ANAB accredited food handler training or other state-approved food safety course. These states include Alabama, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Hawaii, Indiana, Iowa, Maryland, Nebraska, New Mexico, Rhode Island, Texas, Utah, and Virginia. Even if you don't live in one of these states, earning an ANAB accredited food handler's card is still recommended since it builds customers' trust, expands selling opportunities, and may lower insurance costs. To earn your food handler's card, enroll with an ANAB accredited provider like FoodSafePal. Then complete the online training modules. Food handler training covers content specific to licensed food establishments like restaurants, markets, and food trucks, as well as places that make and serve food like healthcare facilities and daycares. Therefore, some of the content these courses cover, such as time and temperature controls, won't be relevant to your cottage food business. However, you still must know and understand the material to pass the test at the end of the course to earn your food handler's card. After you pass, you can instantly print, download, or email your certificate and wallet-sized food handler's card. Or for a small fee, you can have a professionally printed copy mailed to you. Depending on where you live, you may need to submit proof of your food handler certificate as part of your application with your health department to sell homemade food. If you found this helpful, please share this video and don't forget to subscribe for more content just like this.